without further ado, I would like to go for the first point which I would like to cover in this video, and it is how do I find great deals. The main point and the main way which I use, and I find that the most successful and the best ways, is having a very good relationship with a real estate agent, and you need at least maybe 3 or 4 of them. If you have established a good relationship of trust and mutual respect with a real estate agent, a real estate professionals who understands my needs as an investor and my investors' criteria, then you can save yourself a lot of time and money and make money. Those relationships are gold nuggets. If you have a sound relationship with few agents who will give you a ring when the great deals are coming up, or when a vendor changes mind, or when they think they know of a vendor who may put his property back on the market to sell it for a good price after it's been priced too high, that's where you get the opportunities. Or perhaps a vendor or a family, deceased estate or whatever, who needs to sell quickly, that's where you need to come into the picture and put a cash offer. So having a good relationship with agents and getting the first phone call is very important. But there's a way to doing it. To establish a relationship with a real estate agent, which will be in a position that you have trust with the agent, who will trust you, and he would know that you are a serious person, a serious buyer, represent serious buyers. This is the key. You don't want to muck them around, you don't want to waste nobody's time, and they want to know that if they're going to call Hadar, Hadar will give them an answer straight away if he wants to deal, if it suits the criteria or not. So this is one of the most important things, is if you get a good deal, be quick, send an offer through. Write an offer. If you said you're going to send it within an hour, send it within an hour. Always do what you said you're going to do. Real estate agents could be a very good source of information about the market, about what's the clearing rates in auctions, what people are buying, what people are not buying, and just keep a pulse in the market. As much information you receive as an investor, as a finder, it's great tools to keep you on top of the game. Once you have established a good relationship with a real estate agent, you will be in a position to receive great opportunities, and those opportunities can make you and the agents a lot of money. So the key, number one, is have a good relationship with an agent. Always follow them up with phone calls during the week. I got at least 4 agents who I call every week. Some agents I talk maybe 2 or 3 times a day if I'm working on a few deals with them. We have a chat sometime between 2 to 4 when it's a quiet time for them. Most of them are in the office. Most of the agents are in the office in this time, so it's a good time to catch up about old listings and having a chat about what's going on in the market, or just having a friendly chat which builds the relationship. Going out with your colleagues and agents, it's a very good thing to do as well. I have to say a lot of deals which I've done successfully, or good deals, came through agents. Sometime I even use one of my favorite agents to go and approach other agents who who list properties which are general listing, and I know that my agent, she's a good negotiator. We have a good working relationship together, and I will know that if this agent would be involved, I have a high chance of getting the deal. So we can do that as well. So back to that, good relationship with an agent is number one. Number two is advertising. Wanted to buy property, cash buyer coming to town is always good. Wanted to buy perhaps a house on a full section, subdividable, brick and tile in this area. That's always good. Or perhaps wanting to buy a home and income, or blocks of flats, multiple income properties. Whatever you're looking for or your buyers are looking for, you can advertise for that. I advertise in the local newspaper, national newspaper, internet, and even if you get a phone call from real estate agents, that could be an opportunity as well. I received a phone call a year ago about a deal from a real estate agent because I was advertising, and he answered my advertised and made me 200,000, just over $200,000 worth of new equity for a good purchase in Auckland. So this is very, very important, advertising. Sometimes you'll get phone calls from vendors who want to sell, who don't have high expectation because they haven't met with a real estate agent who promised them the moon, as sometimes they do to get the listing, and the price is working for you. So sometimes this is the case, and you can save the money as well of working directly with the purchaser, in opposed to working through a real estate agent. So advertising is number 2. Number 3 is having a website. I have 2 websites. One is nzpropertyfinder.com, and number 2 is webuyproperty.co.nz. This website has a page on it which allows vendors, sellers, who search at me for buyers on the internet, or Google's, cash buyers, houses wanted, whatever. They find us and they go on the page, fill up the page with the information that they give me on the property, like where is it, what type of property is it house, how many bedrooms, brick and tiles, what condition, is it owner occupied or is it tenanted, what's the rent, how big is the section, for example, is it on the back section, is it on street frontage, all various questions which I like to know when I'm evaluating a property and need to know. So this is not a crucial thing for the average property investor punter, but for a previous property finder, having a website like that, it's important. There's quite a few leads coming through this. I get a few emails a week, which are very handy. So those are 3 things. The main things I will emphasize is having a good relationship with at least 2 or 3 agents. 2 is advertising in the newspaper. 3 is having a website. Thank you very much for taking the time to join me on that. See you soon. Cheers.